Thanks for logging back on to Black Video News. This is a special day, man. I got another ex-NFL player. Y'all remember this brother, man? He played for the Packers, got the Super Bowl ring on. Mr. Matt Dorsett, man, what's been going on? Green Bay Packer in the house. What's been up, man?
Baby. Duval, that's my man from Duval.
I'm from Detroit, but I lived in Duval.
Detroit?
I'm from the Motor City, baby,
man,
6 Mile.
Man, listen, my man live up there, Jim Thrower.
Okay.
If you go up, make sure you tell him hello.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm here now. I'm here now, but I'm from the D.
Okay, yeah, my guys up there, they got a lot going on. Megatron and
Okay.
Rob Sims, they got that
the Lions,
that marijuana plant going on.
Yeah, that dispensary
yeah,
up
they
there.
got the dispensary going.
Yeah, is that what he doing now?
A lot of good things going on, man. He doing very well.
Okay, old Megatron, man. We was talking about him. Them Lions doing. They look. That's a whole nother subject.
Shout out to my boy Tim Walton, Detroit.
Man, what's been going on, bro? Man, you retired now, man. Played in the league, got the Super Bowl ring. You played with Brett Favre, right?
Yes, I did. And I didn't play with this new Brett Favre. I played with the old Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, just wanted to be clear on that. That wasn't the Brett Favre that I knew when I was playing.
Right.
Yeah, he's a little bit, things are different now.
Yeah, man.
But we praying for him.
Right. You from the Big Easy, man, New Orleans. What was it like growing up, man, in New Orleans, man? You made it out, bro. Graduated from,
So I got an interesting story.
Yeah, let's talk about
I
it.
only played 2 years of high school football.
What?
Yeah, my high school didn't even have a football team.
In New Orleans?
In New Orleans. I was the first one to play college football from my high school.
Okay.
I was on the very first team that my high school had.
Okay.
I'm the only one to ever play in the NFL.
Is that high school still around?
The high school's still there.
What's the name of that high school?
The high school is it's called McMain, Illinois McMain. It was a college preparatory school.
Okay. What part of Louisiana was that in?
That's in New Orleans.
In New Orleans, right?
That's
in New
uptown.
Orleans.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the neighborhood I grew up in was called Hollow Grove.
Okay.
Everybody say Wayne made it famous, but I don't know about that.
Okay.
We had a lot of cats coming out of there.
Right.
We had 5 DBs that came out of Hollow Grove and played in the NFL.
Okay.
One of them is a Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Who's that?
Aeneas Williams.
Okay, that's a bad boy.
Nikki. Yeah, Nikki.
Yeah, that was a bad boy.
Nikki was a good guy.
Yeah, man. What was it like playing in the league, man? We hear a lot of stories about, playing up that way in Wisconsin, man. How'd them fans treat you when you was up there, bro?
Man, the best. I came out of a SWAC school. I went to Southern University.
Yes, sir.
Graduated.
Yes, sir.
And that was the furthest north I'd ever been.
Okay.
Got up there. Man, the fans embraced me. I was a 21-year-old kid.
Right.
Had a lot of swagger, had a lot of personality and attitude, and because I came out of New Orleans where you have to, you got to learn how to survive.
Yes, sir.
You see a lot of things really early, so you kind of grew up pretty fast.
Yeah.
But this was another step in life, where you had to take some personal and emotional growth.
Right.
So going up to Green Bay, man, that community embraced me. 21 years old, they gave me everything I needed.
Yeah. Such rich history, though. You went out of New Orleans, a kid in New Orleans. You go to such rich history.
Yep.
Lombardi, Green Bay winning all them championships,
Mm-hmm.
and the fans, are always crazy in Green Bay.
Love the fans. Love them. The community, I love the fans, the community. I love the team. We go back. We just had alumni weekend, September 24th.
Okay.
And we played the Saints.
Right.
As a matter of fact, the game that we came back on them.
Okay.
But it's just that whole vibe up there, man. I got to tell people, you got to get up there and you got to experience Lambeau. You got to experience Green Bay.
Yeah, you got to. But I got to ask you this, man, because you were in the league. Were you playing? Did you play with my dude Reggie?
Yeah, Reggie White, played with him 3 years.
I thought so. That era with Reggie White, man.
Yeah, Reggie White. The
Minister of Defense.
Listen, I had some dogs on my front four, man. I had Reggie White, I had Santana Dotson, Gilbert Brown, and I had Sean Jones.
Okay.
Sean Jones should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
We can make the argument for Gilbert Brown.
Right.
Because he was the first just run stopper that got paid.
Yeah, out of Detroit, Michigan.
Out of D-Town, baby.
I know him from
yes,
the
he
D.
is. Yes, he is.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, we had of course Leroy Butler was in our secondary.
Number
He's
36.
Hall of Fame.
Yes, sir.
So when I got there, we had a guy named George Teague played at Alabama.
That was a bad boy too.
Yeah, he was a bad boy.
Yeah,
so
that was a bad boy.
yeah, so we had some dogs, man. We had some dogs on that team, and when Teague left, we got Eugene Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gino came in.
Yeah, he was a bad boy too. Y'all had a squad back then,
Oh
man.
man,
even when y'all won the Super Bowl.
So check this out. When we won that Super Bowl, we was such a complete team. I'm talking about offense, defense, and special team. We
Right.
was such a complete team. Nobody could touch us. And one of the things that people will learn about football is this here. It's hard to make it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's even harder to go back to back.
Yeah, that's tough.
So we went back to back.
Yeah.
So think about this here. So my rookie year was NFC Championship,
Right.
Super Bowl.
Okay. 2 rings. Well, you lost the
We
one.
lost.
We lost
The second one to Denver. That was Denver first one, but they
Yeah.
wanted Denver.
John
to win.
Elway.
They wanted Denver to win. Listen. I felt molested and harassed with all of the holding that was going on.
It was a lot of holding going on.
Oh my God, man!
But man, what's it like though? Playing in the Super Bowl, because just like you just indicated, not a lot of athletes. They spend a lot of time. Growing up, little league, high school, college, preparing, get to the next level, and play in the league, and don't get an opportunity to make it to the big dance.
Well, it's just unfortunate. You got to be in the right program. You got to be with the right group of guys. And I will say this here, because I changed teams. I played for Green Bay, then I went to Kansas City.
Right, the Chiefs.
And you could see the difference in the atmospheres,
Okay.
The culture was different.
Okay.
Kansas City, Marty Schottenheimer, he was antiquated and archaic with his coaching style.
Right.
And you had Mike Holmgren, who came out of San Francisco. They were progressive.
Yeah.
They were innovative.
Yeah.
So, you got guys, you could see the difference of the two worlds. You could
Right.
see why the 49ers were winning.
Yeah.
You could see why Minnesota, because you had Denny Green. You could see why
Coach
Denver with
Green.
Mike Shanahan.
Yeah.
So all them boys came off that 49er tree.
Yeah.
And Mike Holmgren. So everybody had their time. You could see why they were successful, because it was the culture.
Right.
And some of the team's culture right now is a detriment of why the team is not winning.
Yeah, and let's just touch on that real quick while I got you.
Detroit, you see the culture change.
Well, and let me just ask you that, because last year the Fords wanted to fire coach in Detroit. And for some reason they said, you know what, we're going to keep him, and you see what's taking place, because what happens when the players want to play for the coach, man? What's it like? Does that change the persona in the locker room?
Well, here's the thing. You want your players to buy into your program.
Okay.
That's that's the change of the culture.
Right.
When they buy in, then what you got to do is you got to teach them how to win. See, a lot of these guys, they want to win pretty. The categories say W's and L's.
Okay.
You might tell me, man, we almost beat y'all. And I'm going to ask you, what category is that?
That ain't in the category.
Listen, I got 1 point more than you, I win.
Yeah.
And so you gotta get your team, your players' mindset to understand we just need to win and get out of here.
Right.
You understand? It
Yeah.
doesn't matter how many points you win by. They call that style points and all of that. Nah, you need to win and keep winning.
Yeah.
And so we had a thing in Green Bay that we did. We wanted to win all the home games and split the road.
Okay.
That put us at 12-4. You're
Okay.
shooing for the playoffs. Might have the first seed.
Yeah.
So guys got to understand how to make that thing work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
But you want people to be scared to come into your home and play you.
Yeah. Who was y'all running back then when you were playing?
Oh, man. Our first guy was Edgar Bennett, Florida
Edgar
State
Bennett.
guy.
Edgar Bennett.
Then Dorsey. Dorsey Levens came in.
Dorsey was number 25.
Dorsey, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad boy.
Dorsey
Yeah.
came in, took that thing, and Dorsey held on to it for a long time.
He did.
But we had some cold-blooded receivers though.
Yeah.
We had Robert Brooks.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know Robert Brooks played played running back in college.
Okay.
At South Carolina.
Yeah.
And if you look at him when he run his routes and catch the ball and
Yeah.
he run out the catch,
Right.
you can see he had wiggles.
Yeah.
because he played running back. So, you
Right.
know, he, But
Who was on the other side with him?
we had Antonio Freeman, my crab brother.
Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pure dog.
Yeah.
And then they brought in Derek Mays
Okay.
from Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And we had Keith Jackson at tight end and Mark Tremere, Big
Yeah.
Chewy.
Yeah, Big Keith.
Yeah, Keith came in talking trash. Arkansas boy. Arkansas boy.
Yeah, man. How's retired life treating you, bro, man? You played
man.
But hold up, before we just touch on that, man, I asked Mr. Holmes, a savvy veteran, just talked to him about playing in the 70s, talking about today's NFL. Just touch on today's NFL compared to when you played the game, bro, in the league.
Well, we got more benefits. I know
Okay.
that. I used to be a former president with the NFLPA.
Okay.
And I sat on the advisory board as well as the executive committee. And so one of the things we have more benefits.
Okay.
We got more say collectively. The guys have a raise in their pension.
Yes, sir.
You now understand that when you transition from playing pro ball and you transition back to the real world, there are resources now to assist you with doing that.
Okay. Okay.
So that's the biggest thing. There are more resources for the players.
Right.
We've surpassed $1 billion in assets with the union, the NFLPA union. So we're doing well.
That's good
We
to know,
we on
man.
the right page, in other words.
Yeah, that's good to know because these are some of the things for us, you know, as civilians, just lovers of the game. I'm a fanatic, always have been, and love the game, man. And it's an honor to talk to you, Matthew Dorsett. Matt Dorsett,
Yeah,
man.
you can call me Matt. Yeah, call me Matt. My friends call me Matthew. People I don't know call me Matt.
Yes, sir. Well, man, thanks for. What's retired life? How's retired life, bro? For these cats playing now, how's retired life from your perspective?
So so people ask me, they say, "Man, you want to go back and play?" And I'm like, "Man, I don't want to get up and have to go work out and all of that." And so a lot of the things that I've gone through and overcome, like with the mental illness and mental health things like that.
Yes, sir.
And I'm a proponent for it now. Where brothers go and get help.
Right.
Brothers go and make sure they check out their bodies.
Right.
Get tested regularly. I'm a proponent for that because I've been through it.
Yeah.
I've been through it. I've been down.
Right.
And had to fight back.
Yeah.
The mental illness is real.
Yeah.
Depression, anxiety, all of these things that these guys have developed during the game.
Right.
Right. And it manifests itself more
Right.
after the game
Yeah.
because now there's no coping mechanism.
Right.
So what I've been doing is promoting mental health, dental health, and physical health.
Okay.
Because a lot of ailments come through the mouth as well.
Yeah.
So make sure you go and get your dental work done.
Yeah.
And we've got the resources to do that. We got free vision, we got free dental, and if you vested, we got a hospital network plan.
Isn't that something?
Yes,
See,
sir.
these are some of the things we don't know on the outside looking in with today's NFL. Thanks for sharing that with us, man.
Yeah, man.
That's positive. And the wear and tear on the body.
Well, and let's talk about that. Let's talk
You know.
about that. So let's say you hurt your ankle, right?
Right.
And you might come back. It might take you maybe 6 weeks, 2 months to get back, right?
Yeah.
Well, you got guys playing in 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
Think about that.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
think about doing that continuously for years. And then when you stop, right? You
Yeah.
no longer have to compete at that level. What does your body do?
Yeah, that's tough on the body, man.
Exactly.
That's tough on the body.
So you have to think about all of those things. The body, the NFL player, the rigorousness of the NFL is beyond any level that you can imagine
Yeah.
because of what you put your body through. So I put it to you this way. If you take off from work, somebody can do your job. Who can work out for me and I get in shape?
That ain't gonna happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So ask yourself that. Who can go work out for us and we get in shape?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Your body has to do it.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
so you understand, like, there's a different level to this thing.
Right.
And I understand how people say they say I don't understand when folks say, "Oh, they're getting paid too much or they overpaid." We're not paid enough, if you ask me.
Yeah.
We need more.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's a lot of wear and tear, man. I ran into one of my favorite backs, Jerome Bettis, and we were talking about how,
baby.
D-Town. We were talking about how his kids had to help him tie his shoes up.
He dealing with
the
a
thing
lot
is
of
real,
stuff.
man.
I'm not that bad.
Yeah.
I do a lot of so I deal with pain.
Okay,
So I got a lot of pain management techniques
right.
that I deal with, and because I can't take pills.
Yeah,
The pills mess with me, and so you don't want to have you don't want to regress. So you take other things or you take other steps in order to help you maintain what you've already started.
right.
So one of the things that I do is I do pain management things. So I do like flotation therapy.
Right.
I do a lot of yoga now. I got massage therapy that helps me deal with the chronic pain,
Yeah,
but without the use of a pharmaceutical.
yeah, without them pills and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Well, man, bro, it's an honor to talk to
Yeah.
you today. You got that beautiful Green Bay Super Bowl ring on. Super Bowl winner, Green Bay Packers, Mr. Matthew, is in the building. Now, you're not related to
Yeah.
that Dorsett that was in
Yeah,
Dallas.
we got man. It was 5
Tony?
of us. Yeah, Tony.
Tony?
Anthony.
Okay.
We had Tony, Anthony. We had Brian Williams, Jonathan Wells, and myself.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Jonathan is an ambassador with the Texans.
Okay.
Me and Brian played at Green Bay. We were in the same draft year.
Right.
Anthony was with the Oilers,
Okay.
and Tony was a Cowboy.
Yeah. Isn't that something? The bloodline ran deep, man.
Yeah.
Matthew Dorsett, right here. Y'all stay logged on for more. We'll be right back. I got another NFL player. Don't go nowhere. Stay logged on for more.